Hey, what's going on? Today's August 20th. We're going to check out both the Italian and the Liley Hive. We're not going to get too far into the bottom deeps where the brood is, because we kind of know where that's all at right now. We're going to check out the top deeps and look at the honey frame production. See if the Liley Hive has replaced the frames that we put in last week that are empty. See how much further the Italian Hive's gotten on it. It started on 2 frames. So we'll see if they've gotten further on them. And then it was also missing 1 frame in the bottom. Frame 8 was empty. So we're going to see if they're on that yet. And if not, we may pull one of the smaller ones they've started off and put it down there just so they can get moving on it. So we'll see what they both look like. And that's kind of all we're going to do today. Other than that, I think both hives are just cranking it out and going into the fall here super strong. We'll see where they get. So let's jump into the hives. All right, let's get into them. There he goes.
Shouldn't we get the smoker going?
No, we're all right. We're only getting into the tops. Come on, go back. I can put you over here. All right. So this one will be fun to get into to see just how far they've come on the new frames. Ooh, bees everywhere up here. That is great.
That means progress.
That is progress for sure. Alright, so the first frame we're going to pull will be one of theirs.
That we did not put in.
Nope, this is all Italian Hive right here.
Oh gosh.
So, getting further along. Not too much bigger than last week. But look how many bees are on the frame.
That's good.
So they're working on it. I mean, that's pretty good. We're going to hang this one.
Since this is one of the lower frames,
Yeah,
and
we're hanging that one so we have room to work on these others. So, this will be one of the frames that we put in. And it's pretty packed out.
oh wow.
Yeah. So, still not capped out in the very bottom corner there.
Like last time.
Right. So, they got to work on it still. Let's see, this back side, they are working on still.
This side didn't have anything on it last time. So they
yeah, they've gotten into this
themselves.
corner up here, so that's good.
Like by themselves.
They're working on it. They got a few tunnels in the sides. That's kind of cool. Definitely bigger comb and getting it a lot deeper. So they're working on it, so that's good. We gave them something to work on.
Yeah, and they are working on it.
Yep. So let's see here. This is also, this next one's also a comb from the Liley Hive.
Yep.
So we'll see what this one looks like. Again, mostly capped out. Still working on that bottom half. Closing the cells off as they fill them though. Let's go ahead and look at the back side. Oh wow. The back side is capped out. There's literally just a small section right here.
I bet there's only 30 that one.
Yeah, 30 cells maybe uncapped. So that entire frame is capped out. Just a couple on the side here. You can see, look right there. So if that one's almost closed out. See how they just start sealing the wax in as they finish it?
Yeah.
She's working on that one. So that's cool. Finishing that frame out for us. Looking good. Alright, this is an Italian Hive frame. Also looking good. Oh yeah. Definitely starting to build that one out.
I mean,
not going super fast.
Yeah.
But
they're going super slow.
it's slow, but they're going at it. I mean, that's the good news. That's a frame worth just leaving alone and letting them continue to build it out.
Yeah.
We'll see where they get with it, and hopefully they fill it out by winter time so they can finish filling this box up. So again, this is now one of the Liley Hive frames. Oh wow, they're almost building it over to the other side here. Be careful pulling that out. Oh yeah, that sucker's heavy.
It's all done.
Oh, is it really?
Well, almost. Just, I bet there's 50 more cells that aren't done on this side.
Right.
See,
Let me take a peek at it. Oh yeah, you're right. It's almost all capped out. I'm gonna swing it this way for you. So, same thing over here. All capped out, except right here, and then down the bottom row. But look at all the girls working on it right here. See that one working in there? Good job, sweetheart. So that's cool. Working on that frame too. I love seeing all the little tunnels they make and stuff.
Yeah, it's like, whoop.
I've got to start figuring out better ways to set these back in here.
You almost just squished a bee.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I got to figure out better ways to grab them. Alright, so.
On to number
11, which is an empty. And it is still empty.
Oh.
So, there's that one. You can see that, Soph?
I bet, yep.
Still empty. Let's go see what frame 10 looks like.
I wonder what that bee is doing, just crawling on an empty frame.
Trying to get 10 pulled out. So they're working on 10. This is also another Liley Hive frame, so obviously it's full and almost capped out.
Yeah, because that hive is like the poem,
Yeah.
blown up.
So, capped out on the top, still working on the bottoms, but lots of bees moving up into here to work on stuff now, which is exactly why we moved all these up here. So that is good. I'm gonna figure out how to grab this stick. There we go. And I can drop them right back in. So frame 9 is also an empty frame. We'll pop it out real quick here. So
Yeah.
there's frame 9.
So are we
Nothing
going to
on
move
it.
anything?
Well, so here's what's going to tell us whether we're going to move stuff or not. When we get into the Liley Hive, we're going to see if they've cranked those 4 frames out, and if they've completely filled them. We don't want the Liley Hive getting honey bound, which means that everything's full and they have nowhere else to put stuff. So by stealing stuff out of their hive and helping this one, we actually help them keep working.
Yeah.
So we're going to button up the Italian. We'll jump back into the video when we get into the Liley, see what they look like, and then we'll determine if we want to do a frame swap. So, catch you on the Liley Hive. Alright, we're going to jump into the Liley Hive, check those tops out, so let's do it.
Oh.
This one always pops off. Hey girls.
Now this is the hive that is like the most active.
This is definitely our crank it hive.
Oh, Dad, you almost broke it.
That's why I was trying to get under that other board. Oh yeah, the Liley Hive is alive. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
So we have no idea if we're going to transfer frames or not.
We don't, so that's one thing we're gonna try and figure out right here. Let's see what we find. I'm gonna do a hook and pull here.
I feel like, I mean, they're not far on this one, but they're not like far on this one.
Right.
I mean, they have a half of the frame done. That's pretty far.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, they're pulling comb on that thing still. And they're keeping it on the frame, which is nice.
Yeah.
That's nice and straight. Remember, if you ever see the queen, you let me know, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So they're working on it. We'll hang that one up and see what the rest look like here.
And we have no idea if the queen is up here. She might be on the bottom. She probably is on the bottom.
She should be in the bottom. She's usually not in the honey super, but we always keep our eyes open.
Yeah, Dad, you're supposed to be.
I know. I try and not get them like that, but sometimes you just
have to.
Can't help it. So see how I hook it right there?
Yeah.
Then we can do a pull.
I mean,
easier that way.
Oh, okay, you almost just smushed another bee.
I'm watching them.
I mean, it is one bee out of 18 million.
So that one's capping out. This
no
is one
queen.
Of their original frames, so.
Daddy, do you see a queen?
I don't, baby. We just keep our eyes open for her, that's all. So they're still pulling comb on that. Just now starting to cap cells on that frame. So.
Remember at the other video, I just spotted the queen right when the edge got out. I'm like, queen!
Yep. Yeah, that was a good spot.
Yeah, and you're like, oh,
okay,
that's
14.
pretty much all I wanted to find.
2 weeks ago, and they had almost cranked it out in 1 week. So we'll see now where they are in this frame. So this was replaced 2 weeks ago. Completely empty.
I feel like it's full. Oh, gosh.
Goodness. It's already getting capped because I can tell it's heavy. So that is a 2-week-old frame.
There's honey right up here.
Capped out up top already. So already, not only rebuilt, but already capping the frame out.
Yeah.
See all those, sweetie?
Yep.
Just cranking these frames out. That's good stuff. So that was 14. Let's see what 13 looks like. 13 is one of the original frames, so that's probably going to be a pretty full frame. Oh wow. Goodness gracious.
This one's full.
They just get so heavy.
This one's full.
Yes, it is. How is it on that side?
Good.
Almost full? Or is it? Bottom right.
Side.
This side's almost full. See that, baby?
Yep.
Okay, so here's good news. Frame 12 was replaced last week. Right?
Yeah.
Wait till you see this.
It was replaced last week.
Brand new frame. Empty.
Empty. Completely empty. Ready?
This frame
3,
was completely empty
2,
last week.
1. Unleash the fury.
Unleash the fury. Wow, got tunnels going on it already. Filling it full of nectar. Nothing capped yet, which makes sense. I got about 3 inches on that side to finish.
Yeah.
Just cranking the comb out. Wow, that is great. Great, great, great.
Dad, a couple seconds ago, a bee was just zigzagging in my veil. So not in my veil, but like near it. So my nose was up at the veil.
Yeah.
So I'm like, get my nose
Scoot
back.
Scoot back. Okay, this is an original frame. Just loaded.
So dirt's gonna be full.
Yep. Almost capped out.
Not on this side.
Oh no. Well, they're pretty far. Over half. The
Yeah.
side's just got the corner left.
Oh, wow.
See that?
Yeah. Right over there.
So that's that. That is frame 11. Oh, these things are getting so sticky.
Yeah, this hive like glues their frames together.
That's how they protect them. You know? Okay, frame 10, brand new frame.
Yep.
Let's make sure it's not connected here.
Brand new frame.
Alright. Again, empty a week ago.
And bam.
So that's almost 2 frames completely drawn by this hive
A week
in
ago.
a 7-day period.
That's
And they're
cuckoo.
pulling them perfect right on the frame.
Yeah.
Just pulling them gorgeous.
I can even see. Well,
See,
okay,
that might not be a bad frame to throw in the bottom half.
guys, look. There's
Of the
no
Liley
cone
Hive.
coming off. I just got an awesome side view, and it was like
Did you?
straight in the middle.
That's cool.
Why would we put that one in the bottom?
Might be good to move down into the bottom of the Italian hive, because that's brand new comb, so they can continue working on it. And
Yeah,
I
and
know
there's
that
no
if we put an
honey.
empty up here in the Liley hive, they'll fill it up.
Yeah.
I think we may end up pulling this one. I'm gonna keep it
Number
out
10.
after we're done looking at this, and then we'll determine what we want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 10. So 9, I think 9 was looking pretty decent last week.
No,
I'll
what?
take a quick look at it though.
9 was empty last week.
No, 9 wasn't empty.
Oh, that was on the other hive. That 9 was empty.
So, pretty much full. Starting to cap out. Oh, not on this side. This side's starting to cap out. So 9's looking good. We're gonna come up with a game plan and figure out what we want to move into the bottom of the Italian. So we'll make that decision. We'll catch back up with you, do a quick swap, and we'll call it a day. All right, we are in the bottom of the Italian hive. Frame 8 is empty. So we have decided we are going to, in fact, do a swap.
Yep.
8's gonna stay out.
We're going to take number
10's
10.
gonna get a little crazy here because we're gonna shake it.
Yep,
You
and
wanna switch me, Soph?
yep.
Go ahead, swap.
Boop.
That was a good shake. Look at that, quick. Completely empty. All right, switch me back. Good job, sweetie. Just slide this in. That'll give them quite a bit of good drawn comb to keep in their bottom box. So, that's that. Now we'll button that hive back up so we don't keep stirring the pot here. So,
I feel so bad for the Liley hive because they have to they're the hive getting shaked.
they're doing pretty good though, you know? If they weren't doing so gosh darn good, I might be worried about it. So we're gonna slide all these back over, put frame 15 back in, and get this all closed up here. So things are looking good. I don't think we're gonna do any more frame swaps up top here. We'll see where they get over the next 2 weeks. If the Italian hive isn't gonna quite make it into fall looking good, we might steal one more frame out of the Liley hive and just get these things balanced out. So,
But we definitely won't do 3 more.
no, maybe 1 or 2 at the most. So we'll let
Yeah.
these 2 work on the frames they were on. If these are still empty a week from now, we'll do another one out of the Liley hive. And we'll just see how much more frame they crank out of this hive. So we'll catch you on the next inspection. See you guys. Say bye, Soph.
Bye.
See ya.